Okay, welcome to section 1.5. Now we're going to talk about rounding and estimating with whole numbers. Before we talk about rounding, there's some things that you need to know. I'm not sure that you do, so I need to make sure that you have this little tidbit of information in your head good and memorized. It is the place value chart. And if you don't know the place value chart, you absolutely positively now need to know the place value chart. This is when it matters. This is when it matters for everything. They will ask you to round from now on. They will ask you to round almost every answer from now on in every math class. You will be asked to round every answer. And if you don't know the place value chart by heart, then you won't be able to do this rounding. So you need to make sure you know it by heart. If you don't have this written down somewhere, take a picture of it so that you can write it down somewhere. This is not where you get to look at the picture until you have it memorized. You really need to write it down. Write it down. It'll help you memorize it better. Understand that every group is separated by commas because the groups have their names repeated. All the thousands are used, all the millions are used, all the billions are used, the trillions would be used again, etc., etc. The ones group doesn't get used. Understand that on the left-hand side of the decimal point, everything is more than 0. On the right-hand side, it represents things less than 1. This is stuff more than 1. This is stuff less than 1. More than 0, but less than 1. So this is like a tenth, like a dime. This is like a hundredth, like a cent. So this are tenths, hundredths, and thousands. So when we're talking about cents, like you go to the grocery store and you spend 20 cents, that's where your 2 and your 0 would go. This is 45 cents. When you round up because of the 6, that would make this 46 cents. Because that's more than 5. We'll get to that in a second. You absolutely positively have to know the place values in order to understand the rounding. If you don't know the place values, you'll never get the rounding. They expect you to know this information by heart. So, back over here. To round a given number means to find a number another number close to the given number. Rounding rule for whole numbers. If the digit is less than 5, leave the digit in the place of desired accuracy as it is and replace all digits to the right with zeros. All to the left stay the same. If the digit is 5 or greater, increase the digit in the desired place of accuracy. We're looking at the single digit just to the right. Increase the digit in the desired place of accuracy by 1. And replace all to the right. with zeros. All the digits to the left remain unchanged, unless a 9 is made larger. Then the 9 is replaced by 0 and the next digit to the left. Is increased by 1. This becomes instinctual. So if you have something like 43 and we want to round, something like 243, we want to round to this place, I actually look here. The 3 doesn't make the 4 go up. Everything to the left stays the same. The 4 stays the same because the 3 is smaller. The 3 is smaller than the 4. I want to round to the 4 place, but I look behind it. I don't look at the 4, I look behind it. So the 3 is smaller than 5, so the 4 will stay the same. The 3 becomes a 0 because everything to the right of the 4 will go to a 0. If I have 247 and I want to round to here, I still look behind it. But because my 7 is more than 5, that's closer to 250. So my 7 makes the 4 go up. And that'll become 250. To estimate a sum or a difference, you round each number to the place of the leftmost digit. Leftmost digit. And then you perform the addition or subtraction. Up here, the stuff they were talking about with the 9 is if we had 295. If I want to round to here, this 5 makes that 9 go up. So when it goes up, it'll become a 10. Well, that'll make it a 0, and that 1 has to go to the 2, makes it a 3, and the 5 becomes a 0. So that's 300. That's what they were talking about. They want us to estimate this down here and then find the actual sum. For us to estimate, we first have to round to the leftmost digit. So if I'm rounding this, I want to start by looking not at this digit, but at the one behind it. Does this 8 make the 6 go up? Yes. So that'll become 70. Does this 2 make the 9 go up? Yes. No, sorry. 2 doesn't make 9 go up. So that'll become 900. Does the 8 make the 4 go up? Yes. So that'll become 500. 900 plus 500 plus 70 gives you 1470. Then they want us to find the actual sum. So I got to go back and add the 68 plus the 925 plus the 485. Well, before I could do it simply just doing the simple estimating. I could do that adding in my head. But now they want us to add, I gotta pull up my calculator. Ta, handy dandy calculator. You get it in some handy dandy light. $14.80. So this is the estimate, and that's the real one. Is there a reason for an estimate? No. Not real life, not really. No real reason, but it's there. So you should do it. They will ask you about it. It'll be in your homework. Have fun with it. So go ahead and try this one. Pause the video, all that good stuff. Try it. We okay? Just create a big old mess. It's okay. Estimating a product. Round each number to the place of the leftmost digit. Multiply the rounded numbers. Round both the divisor and dividend to the leftmost digit. Divide with the rounded numbers. Bet you could have guessed that. They want you to estimate each answer, then find the actual answer. Go ahead and try 5 through 8. Let's see how you do on 5 through 8. $83 will become 80. 62 will become 60. 78 will become 80. When we add all those up, 320, 220. And then the actual answer is 223. Number 6. Rounding to the leftmost. The 3 doesn't make the 6 go up, so that's 60,000. Minus the 2 doesn't make the 4 go up, 40,000. That's going to be 20,000. And the actual, 20,804. Two doesn't make the 4 go up, so that's 400. 0 definitely doesn't make the 1 go up, so that's 100. So that's 4 with 4 zeros behind it. So that's 40,000 for the estimate. For the actual, 43,680. The 1 doesn't make the 11 go up, so that's going to be 10. The 9 does make that 9 go up, so that's going to be 100. 10 goes into 100 10 times. So 10 is the estimate. The actual is 9. College expenses for a private 4-year college in 2022 and 2023 academic year are as follows. Tuition and fees are that much, room and board is that much, books and supplies are that much. Estimate the total cost to attend for a year using rounded numbers to the nearest thousand. Then calculate the actual cost. Estimate the total cost to attend for a year. So here we have $25,000. Which they want us to leave to the nearest thousand. I don't think they take that up to 30. This will be 9,000. And this one is 1,000. Which gives us 35,000. Which I was wrong. They took this one right on up to 30. They really did estimate it properly. And then they rounded it at the end. And then they wanted us to add these up. When you add all those up, you get 35,316 for your actual. And in the next one, we'll deal with 1.6.